Hello everybody, Dale Southwick here again. Today we're going over some back health, and with our back health, we're also going to throw in a little bit of therapy. There's a movement that we do here quite a bit to get rid of all the pain we get from a lot of straightforward kicks, roundhouses, especially if you're kicking over your head constantly as a fighter. I know there's not a lot of people out there that do it anymore, but if you're one of them and you have back pain, this is going to help you a lot. So we're just going to go over 2 workouts and then 2 different therapy options to help if you're experiencing pain through right here. So let's get started. First movement we always do is called the pelvic thrust. There's a lot going on here. Depending on your fitness level, injuries, whatever, your hand positioning can change to help. If you need to stabilize yourself to push your pelvic up, you want to get a full activation. Hamstring, glutes, lower back. So also engage the stomach a little. It's not really a stomach workout, but with the push, you have to make sure you break the straight line point to get a nice deep push into the muscles. We do about 100 of these in a training session, or at least once a week, for lower back, lower part of the backside of your core, if you will. Also, hands up usually for what we do here. Yeah. Now for the other one, we're going to roll over, and this one we call the fish floppers. There's hundreds of different variations, but I found that for fighting, this is really good for activating a lot of different muscles that we use while fighting. So this is not just for your attack and your defense. This is actually for your spinal health. So there's a lot going on here. So we're going to assume the Superman position. And intensity is on you. If you're not feeling anything from this particular workout, then you're doing it wrong. So I'll give you the easy version first. If you're new to working out and you're trying to strengthen your lower back and core, it's as simple as just pulling up. Just get those ribs as far off the ground as you can as your first goal. Now for fighters, you know, this works real well, but if you want to be good at what you're doing, you got to pull those legs too. So we got to get these big heavy legs right off the floor. So you're pulling with now all the lower back, some of the butt. So what we're going to do is we're going to just think about bringing the shoulders to the ceiling and your heels. But I want to keep my legs straight, so I guess back your leg towards the ceiling. You can see me a little better right here. So you want to be able to get the chest completely off the floor, knees completely off the floor. We do about 100 of these at least once a week with that first one. So there's your lower back. So now that you got your workout in, if you do 100 of each of those, you're going to be feeling it, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's a nice burn. One of the best ways you can work your lower back for all around health. Not just fighting, not just bodybuilding or powerlifting, but all around greatness. So, if you do have lower back pain, let's talk about some ways of fixing it. This is one of the workouts we use. You're gonna lay on your side, just get some good positioning, you know, a good chilling, lounging position. And then what I do is it's all about this leg now to take tension off. A lot of your lower back pain, if you're doing a lot of kicks, stems from right inside the butt cheek. So if you're having pain that's starting right where your hip moves up to the middle of your back, it's probably not your mattress, especially if you work out all the time and you're like, what the heck's wrong with me? What's going on? Well, let me give you same workout, 2 variations, depending on your pain level. So what I do is I roll forward just a little bit. So I'm more angled. I don't even know what the angle is. Just, you know, angle yourself to the floor. And then what I'm going to do is pull this leg back, just touch the floor with my knee, and then kick straight back. Now the goal is to get this leg completely behind us while push into the ceiling. You'll feel that tight sensation right in your butt cheek, and then back down. And then I usually only do about 30 of these per leg. So this is the way I prefer to do this particular movement. And I'll explain more here in a minute why it works. The other variation, the way that others will teach this one, physical therapy, would be a touch to the floor, going back, staying low, and then lifting, which gives you more of a pinch sensation, and I'm not a big fan of that one. I like going straight into the pain right off the bat. Like, I love that one way more. But that's what helps me tame down that pain. So let's discuss why that pain is happening. What happens is inside your pelvic bone, right where your femur sits, there's muscle that lines right where your femur is. And if you're constantly kicking and moving that femur bone, your leg, what happens is you start to inflame the muscles in the socket. So where that femur sits, the muscles start to inflame, swell, create pressure, and that's going to pull from the shoulder blades down. So when you're in pain, it's not always a simple thing. It's like, oh, my lower back hurts. You might not even actually feel it in your butt. Sometimes I've had people that in here training fighters that have pain all the way up to their shoulder blades from this area alone, just from that muscle spasming and tightening up. So I just want to shine some light in there, because not all back pain is a slipped disc or a strained muscle for no reason. Sometimes it just spasms down in the butt. So with that addressed, you can go research that all day long. You'll find all kinds of different channels and different people talking about that. But I've given out some knowledge and some workouts for you peoples to do, so you can better yourselves. Free knowledge, man. So have fun with it, enjoy it, try it out. What's 100 of the first workout I gave you, 100 of the second, and then 30 each leg of that PT movement. Try it out, throw something in the comments below if you like it. Subscribe, like, or don't. I don't give a crap either way. Have fun. Bye-bye.